I want to talk a minute about the attitude of the people involved in my case. And this is one of the reasons that I have an issue with Cass County, Michigan. And I'm sitting here hollering, they kidnapped my kid and they won't give her back. Because my case was never about whether or not Tiara was abused. It was never about whether or not she was in a healthy environment. None of that was ever even brought up in my case with regards to her, which is why I'm like sitting here going, these people kidnapped my kid. Because they still have yet to show me cause as to why they removed my daughter. You can claim some stuff happened, and then you get mad because I refused to see the judge in court because it violated my right to the Victim Rights Act. Not just that, they refused to accommodate me. You had the energy to come to my house and take my kid knowing that I'm disabled. Then you would have had the energy to help me get to court. But none of them ever did that. They helped Ronald Lee get to court. Fabian Galata picked him up. I got that on video. But anytime I asked for help, that was a joke. They pretended to on the paperwork, and then on the paperwork, they would turn around and take it back. The state of Michigan did that to me over and over and over again. Then, when I got mad at them because they kept cutting me off and cutting me off and cutting me off of my benefits, they tried to claim the only reason I wanted TR was for the money. What money? Because they stole all of mine. Imagine that. They have a pattern, and it's well known that it's the history of some of these people that are passing out bribes to steal people's benefits. I'm not the only one that they've stolen from. They didn't just steal my kids. These people took my property, my benefits, and so much more. So much more. The court did this in Cass County. I'm not the only one they did it to. I have a laundry list of people. It got to the point where people were giving me their evidence against Cass County in the state of Michigan. But we all sit here without our stuff while Michigan carries on like nothing to see here. But where are the kids? Where's my property and where's my missing money? If I had stolen from the state, they would have arrested me. So why aren't any of these guys in jail? That's what I want to know. Because they're supposed to be. That's one of the reasons people looted and rioted last year, is because we have a double standard here. Only one group is allowed to be a victim, while the other group just has to sit back and take it. And that's a problem. Not just for the state, but, anybody who's doing it to anybody and treating them that way. This is a huge issue that we need resolved because it's one of the reasons that people are out there looting and rioting. We just don't learn. That's the problem. In the 80s they caught this? The same thing in the 80s with the kids, stealing of the kids. But here we go. Here we go again. When's it gonna stop for good? That's what I want to know. Because we keep repeating this cycle of stealing kids. Specifically Native American kids. Lying about their benefits. Lying about them even being Native American. That's how vicious these people have become. In spite of the blood work. Now, they just don't care. They're going to do what they do. Regardless of what the rules say. Because that's how they feel. So how do you feel when the tables are turned and they start doing to you what you've been doing to them? I don't wish any of that on anybody. But there's people out here who are going to seek that type of retribution. It's unfortunate, but that's not how you handle things. These people stole my kid. They stole other people's kids from Cass Court. I tried to tell them to stop. No, they couldn't listen. They just kept on and kept on and kept on and kept on and kept on. How many kids have they stolen? We really don't know because they keep censoring and shadow banning people. So for that, we don't have any clue. I do know I have a list of people because half the people, kids that they took are my family. The other half I just happen to know because of the situation they put me in of being homeless. You know, when they took my property without due process. These people didn't just take state money. They took money that was entitled to me from the Department of Defense in survivorship benefits. That's not a guess. It's not a question. That's what it is. I was there when the papers were signed. So telling me any different means you're delusional and mentally ill. When are we going to fix this? That's what I want to know. Because I've got 2 missing kids. My property has been wrongfully seized, and so is my finances. But nobody seems to care. Because the people that took it are the ones who are serving the justice. Does anybody see the pattern here? Something to think about the next time you think about what you paid for your house. Remember, these are the same people who know what you voted last year. God bless America. Have a blessed day. And back the bads.